description.
All right, hey, this is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles, and today I've got something rad from Hong Kong foodies. Go to hongkongfoodies.com and you will find a plethora of fascinating instant noodles direct from Hong Kong that I think are even hard to find in Hong Kong, honestly. This one is Demae Ramen Aka Tonkotsu flavor. So it's like a creamy, spicy, very vibrant colored broth variety. And yeah, let's do this. Hope you're having a good day. Today is it's Friday the 13th, 2026. And yeah, Did I really have any kind of bad thing happen today? I did. I had a bit of a scare. A little bit, right when I woke up. And I will call that my Friday the 13th moment. I woke up and I was like, where's my phone? And I looked. I thought it was under the couch. It was under the couch. But guess what? It wasn't squished. So that's good. We've got one of those couches that go up and down. So hey. Yeah. Went out, did a bunch of walking around. Didn't do any hills. I was gonna do my thing that I've been kind of training to do. It's 284th Street. It's a long uphill, a long downhill. But I don't know. As I mentioned in previous episodes, my leg has been kind of screwed up. So I figured I better let it recoup to a degree. But this was kind of my chance today because the next week the kids are off of school. But we'll do junk. Whether they like it or not. I'll get them out. I'm hopeful that it's not a full week of rain. They need to get out. Run around. Act wacky. That kind of jazz. But yeah. Friday the 13th. It's also the day of the partial government shutdown to in the hopes of making our streets safer by unmasking our ICE officers. I still think that's really weird. The pro is like, if you got pulled over by a cop and said, I would like your badge number and your name, they're going to give it to you. These ICE guys don't have to do that. Are they law enforcement? Technically, I'd say yes, but I think I don't know. It's just a weird thing. And I think people would be more at ease dealing with people because they want all your info. Shouldn't you get their info? But they're going to get doxxed. So would police officers in a lot of situations. I've seen this stuff spray painted around. ACAB, all cops are bastards. I totally don't agree with that. You know what? You can say that all you want. When I was a kid, I think I thought the same thing, but in my old age, I've learned a thing or two, and it certainly seems like if I was in a situation where I needed a cop around, I would be happy if they were. So, there's something called the fog of war. I think there's definitely something called the fog of youth. You learn things, and it's like, at least you're supposed to. I think a lot of people end up growing up and just staying stupid about a lot of stuff. So don't be one of them. Don't be stupid. And be nice. Be nice to everybody. At least give them a chance before they're a jerk to you. You know? I've had my fair share of people that I've been nice to end up being total jerks. You know? But don't be the first one to be the jerk. Anyways, let's do this up. I'm excited. I've been saving this one for a little while. Creamy and spicy. I like that combo. My son's really interested in trying it, and I was like, okay, so he didn't like Shin, which, granted, this is completely nothing like. But I mean, like, what did you not like? Did you like not like the fact that the broth had like veg in it? He's like so freaking picky about things. He'll like try to get things and he'll like take the fork and put it to his mouth and get like it's like you can tell he's gonna die. Like there have been foods that he's like made the good attempt, gotten it right to his mouth, and then he just starts getting this total like look on his face and oh. I don't know whether it was the fact that it had veg in it or that it was broth. And I think it leans towards broth, which is a shame because I know this is good stuff. I think there's two that I want him to try because he doesn't like things that are hot, temperature-wise, and he doesn't like things, I don't think, that have broth in them. Two, I'm thinking. One, he's been trying all the bulldog. That's great. But I want him to expand. And he can only do so much bulldog until he's like, it's just too spicy, you know? Indomie. Indomie is like an easy bet because it ticks all the boxes. Sweet, savory, a little bit spicy. That'll probably work for him. And another one is like bibimbap. I think those two might work out. In fact, I would say the mala bibimbap. That one's really good. But let's try this. This one comes with 2 servings, so I'll probably like whip one of these up and let him try it. He'll probably be like, I could just make it and like drain off the broth and let him try it too. Noodle, well hydrated, yummy. But look at that. How could you say no to broth that looks like that? It's got a nice, it is kind of like a creamy tonkotsu with just a little bit of chili oil hit to it. Wonderful. I like that. Let's use a nice bowl today. I'm going to use my newest, I think this is my newest bowl. It will be upside down to you. Oh yeah, but I did take a walk. I went out, did my walking. Decently long walk too. And I'm like disturbingly broke right now. And I had to get 2 things. I use Hoi Fong chili sauce on my sandwiches instead of mayo because my doctor wants me to have less cholesterol in my diet. So I actually like that way better than mayo. And I needed to get some oil, like vegetable oil. Got vegetable oil at the Dollar Tree store, $1.50 for a decent amount of it that'll last probably like the next 6, 8, 12 months. I mean, we don't use a lot of cooking oil. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, and I'm gonna bake a cake. And they had my chili sauce. I was gonna get it at the local store, and then I like remembered that it was like 50 cents cheaper to get it on Amazon since we got Prime. So I'll just get it on Prime, and it says it's gonna show up tomorrow. So that's good. Then I made the mistake of going in the thrift store. In the thrift store, I haven't been in a little while because, you know, I'm pretty freaking broke. That's sad. When you're so broke, the thrift store is just like, whoa. Yeah, you better ease off of that, buddy. But I had a few bucks. And I went to the records, which usually there's nothing there. It's like, it doesn't turn over much. But I thought, I'll give it a shot. Oh my god, I could have like spent $100 there. Easily. They had some good stuff, and I really wish I would have had more money, but I didn't. Hopefully by the time I do have said necessary means for a necessary means, they'll still have some of that rad vinyl that was there. But I got 2 records. I got one called It's a Beautiful Day, which is 1969 pressing. It's like the introduction of San Francisco psychedelia, it's really cool. I remember when I was really young, like when I was like 15, I made friends with this dude. I went over to his folks' pad, and he was like showing me his dad's records, and he had that, and he's like, I'm not allowed to play this because it's like, you know, really worth a ton of money. It's worth so much money. It's not worth a lot of money. But it's a good album. The other thing I got was, God, I keep forgetting what the title of it is. But it's a Flo and Eddie album. And do you know who Flo and Eddie is? Well, I'll tell you. Flo and Eddie were, okay, I'm sure you've heard of the Turtles. So happy together. Those guys. Well, they ended up spending a lot of time with Frank Zappa and the Mothers, and yeah, there was a 1976 Flo and Eddie album, and I scored that. But for those two, I can hardly complain that I got those 2 albums for $7 or $7.50 or whatever. That Flo and Eddie album is going for $40 on eBay. I don't know if it's selling for that, but that's pretty cool. So I'm hoping it's good. I did look on eBay or YouTube to see if it was to my liking, and I think it'll be groovy, and I think my wife will like it too. That's the nice thing about eBay or YouTube. You can just like type in like blah 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 full album, and you can like just rip it. But I don't know. There's something about like actually having vinyl, actually slapping it on the turntable and playing it. It's nice. A little bit of that. Don't I have something else? I feel like I was just gonna put something else on here. Oh yeah, I was gonna use a little bit of shichimi. And I think I will, right? Right there. It's more than a little, but yeah, this stuff is good. Broth noodle on top of things. From Hong Kong, let's let Rotato, which I believe is pretty well centered, do its thing. Well, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, that's it for me for this week. Actually, that's right. So tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I'm baking a cake. My son won't eat cake. However, all he wants to do is frickin' mukbang right now. So I got him a pack of Bulldog Carbo. And I haven't reviewed that since it came out and it was in the Korean style packaging. New review, new mukbang. We'll do that tomorrow. It'll be fun. He'll be stoked. So yeah. Anyways, I know it's not that time for you. You're looking quite close to 4th of July, aren't you? School's almost out. My God. Summer? I like summer, but yeah. Anyways, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.